Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, salam sejahtera, shalom, om swastiastu, namo buddhaya, dan salam kebajikan. Hi, please allow me to introduce myself first. My name is Saskia Teafani. I am an active international relations student in LSPR Communication and Business Institute. Currently, I'm taking a public speaking and presentation skills class under the supervision of Mr. Charles Bonar Sirait as my mentor and my lecturer. Now, you are probably wondering, what am I doing right now? Well, on this occasion, I would like to talk to you about hydropower. Now, before we get to that, let's first talk about why we're having hydropower in the first place. So, hydropower is a form of green energy production. Renewable energy or green energy sources such as wind, hydroelectric power, solar, and geothermal energy are generally far more sustainable than fossil fuel sources. Now, the questions are, why do we have to use renewable energy? Why do we have to use hydropower? Why not keep using fossil fuel? I mean, we're using it right now, why don't we just keep using it, right? Well, to answer that, it's pretty easy to understand because it has been one of our global issues these days, and yes, it is global warming. Global warming is driven by human-induced emission of greenhouse gases and the resulting of the large-scale shift in weather patterns everywhere in this world. Now, the largest driver of the warming is the emission of greenhouse gases, and which are more than 90% are carbon dioxide and methane. And you have to know that fossil fuel burning, such as coal, oil, and natural gases, is the main source of this emission. And 80% of it came from our activities, our transportation, our electricity, and all of that jazz. So I hope that answered the question on why do we have to use renewable energy and why we should use them. Now let's get to our main topics, hydropower. Before we get to that, let's first watch some animation videos that I already prepared. And hydropower, or known as water power, is the use of falling or fast running water to produce electricity to power machines. This is achieved by converting the kinetic water to electrical or mechanical energy. Because the source of hydroelectric power is water, hydroelectric power is usually located on or near a water sources. In general, the greater the water flow or the higher the head, the more electricity on a hydro plant can produce. It's pretty simple, right? So the more water we have, the more energy we can actually use and produce by the hydropower. Now, hydroelectric power can function properly if it has the following component, including the first one, we got reservoir or a dam that function as the storage for the energy sources such as water, of course. And number two, we got penstock as a tool that functions to channel and direct water to the turbine. Now, number three, we got turbine as a component to convert water potential energy into the mechanical energy. And last but of course not the least one, we get the generator. It is a component that functions to produce electrical energy derived from the mechanical energy that the turbine produces. Now, let's talk about the types of hydropower. There are two main types of hydropower. The first one, we get storage hydropower, and the second one is run-of-river hydropower. Let's first talk about storage hydropower. It is typically a large system that uses a dam to store water in a reservoir. Electricity is produced by releasing water from the reservoir through a turbine, which activates the generator. Now, the second one, we get the run-of-river, a facility that channels flowing water from a river through a canal or penstock to spin the turbine. Typically, a run-of-river project will have a little or maybe even no storage facility. Now, let's talk about the benefits from hydropower. It is, of course, environmentally friendly and free of carbon emissions, so it does not add the cause of pollution and greenhouse effects. And finally, of course, the hydropower plant is the form of reservoir or dam, can be used for a water tourism location. And also, the collected water from the reservoir or the dams can also be used for the daily needs of the community, and also the water reserve during the dry season for also the people around the dams. Now, Of course, there are also some concerns, namely as the development for a big hydropower requires a very large amount of funds and investment. If the hydropower wants to produce a large electricity capacity, it will require a large area of land and disturbance in the lake or river ecosystem due to the dam construction. Now, in conclusion, I've talked about what is hydropower, its type of hydropower, the part of hydropower plant, and also some concerns and benefit if we use the hydropower. That was all the information that I would like to convey in this occasion about hydropower. Hopefully, it can be useful for all of us. And before I go, of course, I want to apologize profusely if there are any mistakes in the delivery of the information and also some choice of words. I also want to thank you for your attention. Don't forget to always stick to the health protocols everywhere and anywhere we go, and also stay healthy. Bye!